What's up, guys? I hope you're doing well. This has been a very difficult time for the country. This has been a very extremely difficult time for the country. As we all know, Charlie Kirk, the political commentator, was assassinated yesterday at a college campus in Utah. He was shot by a sniper, believed to be somewhere up on a roof. Today I'm just going to talk about my thoughts and feelings on it. I know there's a lot going on with the case right now, and there's plenty other YouTubers who are better suited to give you updates on what's happening with the suspects. I know the FBI just released an image of a suspect that they want the public to be on the lookout for to help identify. But there's better, people out there to give you updates, so I'm not going to give you all the updates, even though I am aware of some things. I just want to speak about my thoughts on the incident that took place yesterday. Now, I found out what happened when I got to work. I literally uploaded a video, and I raced off to work to make it on time. And I remember clocking in, and then I was still eating my lunch as I rushed into the break room to finish up my food, and the TV was on, and I see the news, and I just see Charlie Kirk's face, and then the headlines: shot on a college campus. And then not too long after, it was official, with Donald Trump putting out the statement that he had officially passed. And I just remember standing there just being completely dumbfounded. Not too long ago, I actually did a reaction to his video. I think I did a reaction to either one or two of his videos. And while I, might have disagreed here and there with what he had to say, I agreed with the majority of him, of what his beliefs were. And he's a Republican, I'm a Republican. So of course our beliefs were in alignment for the most part. But I remember just being there shocked. And I'm sure, like everybody else, you went to see more footage. And man, I'm not gonna lie, I wish I didn't look at the footage, because it still scars my mind. Even now, I don't even want to open X right now, because that's all everybody's reposting, and it's too much, man. It's too much. He did not deserve to go out like that. That's not right. It's not right at all. And I really do hope people stop resharing it, because it's too much. I was not this act of violence, this act of hatred. I'm not surprised that a singular person is capable of this kind of evil. I'm not surprised. I've seen singular individuals commit all kinds of atrocities since I've been alive, and the stuff I've seen on the news, like, oh, this person committed this murder, or this person found and committed this horrible act. There's always an individual, though. So while I was shocked and horrified that a person could do something to an innocent human being who all he did was speak his mind. Excuse me. All he did was speak his mind and give his political, thoughts and ideas. I wasn't surprised that a singular person could be that evil. However, I was incredibly shocked and disgusted by all the people celebrating his death. That hit me hard in a way that I didn't even expect. Like the whirlwind of emotions that came about watching people on X celebrate, these people on TikTok make videos dancing, putting on party music, cheering. I've seen people trying to interview kids on the street, and they're just happy, saying things like somebody had to do it. I knew there was evil out there. I just didn't know how much. I mean, these individuals, and let's be honest, it's the Democratic Party, it's the liberals, it's the left. I mean, it's blatant. You know, back in the day, they used to hide this part of themselves. We all knew that they had this evil in them. The way they would talk, the way they would make statements, the way they would subtly suggest evil acts. But they used to hide it. The Democrats, the left, the liberals, they used to hide that hatred and try to mask it and like, oh no, we're all about acceptance and you know, and love and all that BS. But we knew it was garbage. Boy, the mask is off, and they ripped it off. They ripped it off themselves. They don't care to hide the evil anymore. They are 100%. The amount of people who are 100% on board with killing someone you don't agree with is frightening to me. Because I went on these platforms and I would see these creators making these videos celebrating his death, and I'd be like, okay, well, that's just one creator. But no, it's not. Because you go into the comment section and you'll have hundreds, thousands of people leaving comments in agreement. These people walk among us. These demons, these heartless, cold individuals walk among us. You probably go to school with these people. You probably work with these people. They're taking care of your kids at daycare. There is so much cold-blooded evil. Individuals just walking around us in society. And that to me has made me look at the world so much differently. Knowing that these guys are just out there, day to day, just walking alongside you, sitting next to you on the bus, next to you in the classrooms. Many of them were college kids. Yeah, man, that has hit me hard. But I will say this. I'm glad they ripped the mask off. I'm glad they ripped the mask off because they'll never be able to live this down. The left, the Democratic Party, will never be able to live this one down. There's no brushing it under the rug. There's no, oh, well, you know, we can write that off. Or you're just, miscategorizing us, so you're taking it out of context. There's no taking this out of context. It's very clear the way they view us, the way they view Republicans, and what they're willing to do. This whole act like they're the party of acceptance and they're against hate and crime. No, they're all for it. They love labeling Republicans as extremists. People who want extreme control, they label us Nazis, and no. That label will no longer hold because we see it's very clear who the monsters are in this society. And I know it's not every leftist or Democrat, because I would also see videos of people saying, I 100% disagree with this guy on almost everything, but I am disgusted by the people in my party who are celebrating this. And then I would see people in the comment section saying things along the lines of, I don't care what his beliefs were. This was completely a disgusting and cruel act. And that kind of helped to ease the anger I was feeling as I watched these videos. Because for a moment there, man, I was going to a dark place. But I'm glad I was able to see those comments and other people making videos who are on the Democratic or liberal, and they came out and spoke out against this horrible act, because for a while there I was just seeing red. So there are people out there that disagreed with him that still are in disagreement with the way certain people are acting. I will say this about his legacy, though. This man has changed the world. And I'm not just talking about his death. I'm talking about what he lived for, his life. How he impacted the world. Being able to get that many young people excited about the future, excited about being a conservative, a Republican, excited about outwardly showing it shamelessly and not fearing, backlash. And you know what? People, the young minds that he molded, the young minds that he changed, they're going to carry the torch. If you think that killing Charlie Kirk somehow crushed the movement, if anything, you've lit a fire under the Republican Party in such a way that these young minds, and even older individuals, are going to become so powerful and bold and fearless and pick up the torch and carry it like you've never seen before. Especially now that we know what our opposition is willing to do. Yeah, no, you haven't killed Charlie Kirk. You've multiplied him times 100. Because now everybody's gonna carry the torch, including myself. This horrible act, man, it broad daylight. The man had 2 kids and a wife. And they killed him just because they had opposing political views. It's a dark day, bro, but good will come of this. People are already they're already becoming more bold, more strong. I've been watching videos on TikTok and people on YouTube, and the Republicans, the conservatives, we're fired up. And I'm glad to see it. We're awake. We are awake. That gunshot woke everybody up, man. That woke everybody up. They just want to have a conversation. They don't want to have a conversation. They want to silence people with violence. And Charlie Kirk's legacy will not be silenced with a bullet, bro. You can't silence ideas with a bullet. They tried, though. Pray for his family, man, because I can't even imagine. I heard that his wife was in attendance. I can't even imagine the horror of that. His young kids, when they're old enough to understand what just happened. God. Yeah, man. This, I'm sorry if I'm, not, as fluent as I usually am, but I'm just processing it as I go, bro. I'm just, as shocked as everyone else, and it's tough. It's tough, and it's given me quite a lot to think about. So I won't make this too much longer, but I will say to be careful out there. Be careful, It's dangerous individuals out there, man. And we walk amongst some evil people. Like demons, bro. Demons. Straight up demons. Demonic. The way these people are celebrating. Be careful out there. Cherish your families. And pray for this family, bro. Because, oh my gosh, bro. Like, this one's hard. I can't even imagine the pain to watch that. To experience that. And to actually know him as a friend or as a loved one. That's too much to process, bro. But I know that the Republican Party and the conservatives are going to carry on that torch Charlie Kirk, wherever you are in heaven, man, job well done. You, with what little time you had on earth, you accomplished much. Accomplished much. Revolutionized a generation, changed minds. And that is not going to fade away just because you passed. So although he deserved so much more time, he was only 31. I'm 28. He was barely older than me. Barely older, life just getting started. And they killed him because of different political views. Yeah, the world's going to look very different after this. It's going to look very different after this. But like I said, job well done, Charlie Kirk. Rest in peace. Rest in power. Job well done. We'll carry the torch from here. I pray for his family. I pray for his friends. Pray for his wife and kids, because it's a lot to deal with. But that's my thoughts on this video. That's my thoughts on the situation pertaining Charlie Kirk. I'll probably make another video with more deeper thoughts, but right now my brain is still not ready to handle that. So for now, for today, this is what I can put out. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. Yeah, just take care of yourselves. Rest in peace, Charlie Kirk.